Hi everyone, I'm Laura with the Helena Family YMCA and I'm about to do a 30-minute Silver Sneakers class. Silver Sneakers is an older adult class um, and it works on a little bit of strength, a little bit of flexibility, a little range of motion. It's a little bit of everything. You're going to need a chair, something that's pretty sturdy. We use it for balance. We also use it to sit on. So nothing that rocks, nothing that rolls. Make sure it's not a folding chair, so it's not gonna collapse underneath you. Mine is right, so you can see mine right there. It works pretty well. You also need like a pair of hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you can use, like I'm using a couple of cans of soup, something that fits nicely in your hand, that you're not going to easily drop. And it's not too heavy, not too light. And we use it for arms and legs. You could have a water bottle handy. We'll have a break here in the middle, just a small one. When you're storing your stuff, make sure you're storing them out of the way. I store mine underneath my chair, but maybe you have a shelf nearby or a coffee table or something. Make sure you can put them on those. You just don't want them underfoot where you can trip over them. Make sure your space is cleared of debris, nothing that you can trip over, or so just make sure you have space available just for safety reasons. And make sure you have proper footwear on. Like flip-flops or something, you might make you trip a little bit. So like here are mine, some standard lace-up shoes that's going to be pretty comfortable on your feet. So make sure that everybody remembers that we're not going to be moving with pain. That if it's painful, maybe you should let that rest, or because we don't want to injure ourselves even further. Allow your body to heal, listen to it, and respect it, and be where you're at today. We want to get a good workout, but we don't want to overdo it. So if you also need to take a break, feel free to take a break and just hop right back in whenever you need to. And if you need to get a water or anything, go ahead and go do that. Oh, I don't do this with music. Normally, if I'm at the gym with a bunch of people doing this class, I'd have music on, but there are copyright issues, so I don't. So if there's some music you want to play in the background that gets you kind of moving, go ahead and do that. All right? So with that, we're going to get started. I'm going to grab my stuff here, and we'll go over by our chair. Store that underneath here. We're going to start with standing. Go ahead and march. Right here next to our chair, just going to get our blood pumping, get our blood moving. Picking up those feet, moving our arms. Let's go ahead and reach to the side. Tap that toe down. Let's reach to the sky. Let's try to pull our elbow to our knee. You can also make sure that you go at your own speed. If you need to go a little slower, or maybe even a little faster than I am, feel free. Sometimes your range of motion is bigger or smaller than mine. That's also just fine, because some people can really go at it. Some people just a little bit. That's just fine. We just need to keep moving. Our own health and mobility. Exercise also really good for the mind and the heart. Let's kick those legs back. Important when we're all being quarantined. Kick those heels back as far as they can go. Make sure your arms are still moving and you're not holding your breath. Good. Plant our feet right underneath our hips. We're going to rotate those hips. Let's go the other direction. All right, we're going to rotate our knees, feet together. If you need a little support, go ahead and get it. That's what the chair is there for. Other way. All right, good. Go ahead and rotate an ankle. Go ahead and hang out of that chair if you need to. Other way. Let's do the other side. Rotate that ankle. Other direction. All right, good. Let's put our feet right underneath our hips. We're going to do some squats, some light squats. Make sure you're sitting back. Almost like you're about to sit down in a chair, but then come back up. We're going to put one foot right and back. Call a short stride lunge. This leg back here is just the kickstand, just for balance. Go ahead and down, up. You can use the chair if you need to. Let's go ahead and switch sides. All right, good. Legs a little wide. Toes can be pointed out if you need them out. Down, up. Just go down to where your body allows. You can squeeze at the top too. We're going to stand and we're going to raise our heels up and down. Make sure you hold on if you need to hold on. Let's just do one more. Feet in. Go ahead and shake this out a little bit. We're just going to do a little touch of balance work. Kick that heel back, raise it up and down. You can also just have your body forward if that's where you're at. Don't worry about how far that leg is coming up and back. Good, let's do the other side. If you don't need to hold on, that's just fine. All right, let's go ahead and find our chair. Safely pick up those weights, whatever you're using for weights. All right, let's have these down by our side. Go ahead and rotate them back and forth. Rotate the wrists. Let's go the other direction. All right, good. Let's have those palms faced in. We're going to do some hammer curls, so up and down. We're going to have a full range of motion all the way down, not quite to the top because we want our elbows to stay in one place. Right, there we go. Because if they come all the way up here, then our elbows come forward. That's an exaggeration, but let's do one more. Good. Let's come up to the side. Good. Don't go any further than the top of your shoulders. You could also bend your elbows if you need to. Good. Let's have kick them in back. Back nice and straight. Let's go forward. Let's do two more. Make sure that your abs are kind of tight. We're not rocking back and forth. Good. Let's pull the shoulders up to your ears and down. Up and down. One more. Good. All right, we're going to lean everything a little forward. We'll just do one at a time, so if you need to support yourself here in front, go ahead. We're going to put our elbow right here by our side. We're going to kick that arm back and forward. Working our triceps here. If you need to support yourself, go ahead. Squeeze there at the top. All right, good. Let's go to the other side. You don't need to turn. I'm just showing you from the side here what it looks like. Couple more. All right, good. We're going to have those cans here in front. We're still leaned forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and forward. Squeeze them in back and forward. Let's do a couple more. And up. Good. Make sure we're nice and straight again. Shoulders up, back, and down, right in our pockets. Okay, right here by your side. We're going to do some penguins. So reach down to your side and the other side. Just back and forth. Doesn't need to be a big motion. Kind of working our side here. Good. Right here in front, we're going to twist to the side, come to the front, and side and front. Just turning our bodies back nice and straight. It feels good. All right, good. Let's put those down. Let's get a water break. We'll come back to these in a second. But stay hydrated, I'm going to take the water bottle up and get a little bit of a drink. Make sure you're setting it out of the way again. And pick those weights back up. We're going to work our legs a little bit, so go ahead and put those right here on your legs. Go ahead and march. Check your posture really quick. Make sure you're upright. You should be. All right, kick it up. Good. We're going to take one leg, go to the side and back. Kind of like we're coming out of a car, getting up from the table. Just practicing that movement a little bit. It strengthens the leg, the hip. Good, let's do one more. We're going to do the other side. All right, let's do one more. All right, we're going to take one leg. We're going to come up in a circle and down. Kind of like in a big teardrop shape. Let's go the other direction. All right, let's go the other side. Other direction. Some people's are smaller, some people's are larger. It's all right. Just be where you're at today. Okay, good. Work our abs just a little more. We're going to bring those in front. We're going to make a circle here in front. Let's go the other direction. Good. We're going to come up to one shoulder, down to your hip, just across your body. Good. Let's go switch directions. So up to the other shoulder, down to the hip, back and forth. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and safely put those down out of the way. Do a little bit of range of motion in your arms. We're going to come up to the side and down. Other side. If you need to hold on to this chair right here for balance, go right ahead. Up and down. Up and down. Looking good. Remember to breathe with it. We're not holding our breath. Just do one with both of them, and then down. Good. We're going to bring one arm all the way around. Working that shoulder joint a little bit. The flexibility and the mobility into it. Let's go the other direction. All right, let's go the other side. All the way up and back. Let's go the other direction. Good. We're going to have our twist our neck to the side, kind of like we're trying to look behind us, and the other side. Just back and forth. Really gentle. Don't torque your neck or whip it around. Good. Hands here, right here in front. We're going to squeeze those abs in front. And then up to an upright posture. All right, let's get a little bit of stretching in. So put that heel right in front. Go ahead and stretch forward. Let's go to the other side. All right, good. Let's put one ankle on your knee. If it needs to be lower, go right ahead. We're going to stretch in front. Good. Straighten up. We're going to rotate that ankle. Other direction. Going to flex that ankle a little bit with the toes. Good. Let's go to the other side. Let's stretch in front. Go ahead and straighten up, rotate that ankle. Other direction. Good. Point and flex that foot with the toes. Good. Let's pull that down. We're going to stretch to the side. Nice upright posture. All right, let's go to the other side. Try to hit the front of that leg a little bit. Good. Let's come to the front. Open up our chest all the way. Nice breaths. Let's have our thumbs down, pull back. Good. Drop the arms. We're going to do our triceps next, so point that elbow to the ceiling. push that arm or pull it back. Other side. And down. Roll the shoulders a little bit. We're going to bring one across the body. Try to relax that shoulder a little bit while you're doing it. All right, let's go to the other side. Pull it in towards you. Good. We're going to take our hands. We're going to rotate those wrists. I'm going to go the other direction. Wiggle the fingers. Blink the hands. Good. Shake it up. Legs a little wide. Arms on our thighs. We're going to round the back to the ceiling. And then we're going to arch it to the floor. Round to the ceiling. And arch to the floor. Just go back and forth just for a second. At your own pace. Or mine. Either way. Feels good. Good. We're going to drop a shoulder. And the other shoulder. Let's do that again. It just feels good. All right, let's just do our neck really quick. So we're going to drop one ear to one shoulder. Feel that stretch in the side of your neck. And up. Straighten up slowly, and let's go to the other side. Make sure you're relaxing those shoulders. They're not tense right now. And up. Drop your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Feeling good. And up. One ear to one shoulder. We're going to make a U to the other shoulder. Back and forth. All right, good. Come up to center. Let's breathe in. Arms all the way up. Fill up the lungs all the way and blow it out. Breathe up. Fill up the lungs all the way to the top. And then breathe out the tension. One more time. Breathe in. And out. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope everyone is staying safe and happy and healthy. I will see you later. I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye.